Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you again for this next Wednesday Versus video tonight for Season 4, Episode 5 video. We're already a month in for the Wednesday Versus video now, the series for it. It's not ending till June 25th, unfortunately. But at least you'll be able to enjoy each episode every Wednesday. And I will have a little announcement coming out in the month of March on when the reason why is returning. But for now, the bands that I'm pinning together to see who I personally think would be the winner is for Sevendust versus Soundgarden. So I'm going to discuss who I deem to be the winner. If it's one band or both, you never know. But I'll let you know what I'm going to be talking about when I break down what I've listened to with both these bands. So let's dive into this special video tonight. So pretty much, from what I've gathered, I'm going to start with Sevendust. Sevendust is a heavy metal, hard rock kind of band, and LaJean Witherspoon's vocals are really strong for the most part. And I gotta be honest, I do like his vocals. And when they did the cover for Soundgarden, The Day I Tried to Live, which was one of the best tracks from Soundgarden. I mean, the Soundgarden version was still pretty solid. Don't get me wrong, I still think it's a classic track. And Black Hole Sun was my favorite one from them. Um, but they have a lot of weird tracks, to be honest, and Chris Cornell's vocals was really weird, but may he rest in peace because he still will be missed to this day. It's been like almost 8 years since his passing, along with Chester Bennington. But other than that, I think Sevendust put out some great records from what I listened to. You have All I See Is War, then you have the 2020 record Blood and Stone, and the 2023 record that I did listen to when it came out July 28th. I can't remember all their albums, but I remember enjoying what I've listened to with their releases. So, from LeJean's vocals are really strong through most of what I listened to. Truth Killer was the last album's name. You had a lot of great tracks. Fence was the best song. Everything was pretty good. Holy Water was my personal favorite. Superficial Drug was pretty solid. And then you had other songs like Dying to Live from Blood and Stone and The Day I Tried to Live song. But the All I See Is War album was the one that really got me interested in this band. And I will be checking out more of their material, keep in mind. So, I think they've made like 14 records, but from what I've listened to, Sevendust is a great band. So, now to talk about Soundgarden. Soundgarden is a pretty good band. Um, I've listened to most of their material. I think I've listened to all their discography. They didn't have a big discography, but basically they weren't around for very long because of Chris Cornell's passing, which may he rest in peace. If you know anyone that's struggling with suicidal thoughts or depression or anything like that, definitely give the suicide hotline a call. They definitely can help. They've helped me, and I recommend it to anyone that is struggling with that sort of thing. So, with that being said, I think, Soundgarden have pulled off a good, discography from what I've listened to with their albums. I think they have 6 albums. So, King Animal was the last one. Super Unknown, I think, was their best record. Fell on Black Days, yes. That was one of the tracks that I did enjoy. But Day I Tried to Live, Black Hole Sun, those were some pretty strong tracks. But overall, I think from what I listened to with Soundgarden, they have a good discography too. So I'm not disappointed with what I've listened to with Soundgarden. So pretty much to close this video out, I would say um, even though both bands are pretty good, Lejean's vocals are better from Sevendust, but Chris Cornell's vocals are pretty solid too. So if I were to choose a winner, I'd have to be the fair person and say both, because I think both bands are talented in their own way, and they have pulled both bands have pulled off a good discography. Sevendust is still continuing with their music. They're probably going to have their 15th studio album in 2026. I have a feeling they're going to have another album next year, unfortunately, because I think they wait a 3-year span to make sure that they get what they can recorded in 2025. But I just don't see them coming back this year. If they do, that'd be awesome. If not, I'm not going to sweat it, because the one band I'm mostly waiting for something to come out is Breaking Benjamin, for another single and an announcement for an album, because I think they are way overdue. It's been almost, I think, 7 years since Ember. Yes, 7 years, actually, to be precise, but I will be talking about that in a later video. That will be explained in my reason why season 8 or whatever. But other than that, yeah, I'm choosing both as the winner for this Wednesday versus video for Sevendust versus Soundgarden. I hope you enjoyed this special video this tonight, for this basic Wednesday versus video that I usually do. I'm thinking it's afternoon, but it's nighttime. I've had a bit of a brain fog these past few days. It's just a lot of stuff has happened to me lately, and I'm glad that things are starting to slow down and get a little better. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this special video. Both are going to be the winner, for both bands being the winner. And thanks for watching this Wednesday versus video tonight.